Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 93 of our 100 videos challenge. It is Feral Friday, and I give you my permission to be an absolute menace today, within reason. But remember that today we want to go out and follow our three cardinal rules. We don't add to the population, unless you're trying. We don't subtract from the population, and we don't end up in prison. But if you do, because we know shit happens, make sure you establish dominance quickly. Now, with that said, it's Friday. We're finally getting some decent weather here in Wisconsin, and I am looking forward to actually cracking my windows open and getting some fresh air through the apartment. Along with that, well, hey, we're in April. Easter's going to be coming up. Nice big family food holiday. Make sure, if you're trying to eat clean, I give you my permission to say, it's Easter. High food holidays need to be enjoyed, but they also need to be places of caution, because there's often going to be foods there that are high in calories, high in sugar, high in carbs. And if you were on some type of strict diet plan or food plan or lifestyle change or whatever, well, you can still end up being feeling maybe a little left out, because you're one that's not enjoying everything. So when it comes to the holidays, I always say, you know what? Try to do a little extra good the few days before. That way, you can still enjoy things in moderation without going too far overboard with it. And honestly, if a little bit of extra calories, a little bit of extra sugar, a little bit of extra fat, trust me, your body will thank you for it. Go for it. As long as you don't do it all the time, you're good. So enjoy that ham. Enjoy those deviled eggs. I know I do. Mashed potatoes, gravy, pie, all the Easter candy, and then make sure the next day that you do not indulge in leftovers like you did on Easter Sunday. Now, with that in mind, like I said, it's Friday, it's the end of the week. If you work weekends, I apologize. I used to have that life. I'm glad I don't anymore, but it's what it is. So I'm planning on having a weekend of not doing anything. It's going to be great. I'm gonna kind of put my feet up, play my game a little bit, do some binge watching of a couple series and such like that. Play some game, play some Destiny, because always got to work on the game, and then have some quality time with the girlfriend. Try to have a nice relaxing weekend before the grind starts back over on Monday, because it always has to. So let's see. With that, let's see what kind of national days do we have today. It's International Carrot Day. So eat your carrots, improve your eyesight. Time to make like Bugs Bunny and go, what's up, Doc? All right, let's see here. Beyond that one, here is National Cordon Bleu Day. And if, for those of you who do not know what a cordon bleu is, it's not something I personally go for the most, mostly because of the cheese element that's in there. Lactose intolerant, I tend not to go for it. But essentially, it is made with either chicken breast, pork, or veal, and then it is snugly tucked with ham and any type of cheese, Swiss, Gruyere, whatever, on the inside of it. So basically, you cut the breast open to have a little pocket, then you stuff that stuff in there. You coat it with breadcrumbs and either fry it or bake it. Serve with a little Dijon mustard cream sauce, and kind of go from there. That's basically what it is. Basically, it's stuffed chicken breast or stuffed pork chop, however you want to do it. But it is specifically stuffed with ham and cheese, to make that work. I have had some in the past. They are not bad. I tend to get a little bit mashy towards the end of it as the structural integrity falls apart with cutting it. But make sure you have a good sharp knife. You won't have that problem. Let's see here. What else? What other days do we have going on today? National Vitamin C Day, and I'm talking about the actual supplement, not the performance artist. Eat your oranges and or other citrus, I should say, and make sure you got that vitamin C in there. That is good for physical health. Let's see here. What was another one here? Oh, yes. And today is Grumpy Cat's birthday. Now, if you don't remember, and you should, Grumpy Cat came on the scene in 2012 after a Reddit post. And apparently, Grumpy Cat, otherwise known as tartar sauce, had a disfigurement in her face, which caused her to have that perpetual, I guess what you'd call it as resting bitch face. And it's the best way I could put it. So, but from that picture there, it spawned memes. It spawned a whole product line. We did sadly lose Grumpy Cat in 2019 to a urinary tract infection, but I wish, like everybody, I wish pets lived longer. I really do. But like I said, she just became the internet meme, humorously negative and cynical. One of my favorites is like a good neighbor, stay over there. um, or yeah, I mean, there's tons of them. Just look up Grumpy Cat memes and on your Google search, and you will not be unhappy. Let's see here. Massive following. She had a net worth of 1 million. What was it? Okay. So yeah, it was caused by an underbite of and feeling dwarfism. That's why she had the grumpy look on her face. Not very common, but it's there. Apparently, Grumpy Cat Limited, which is the company based on it, still holds 8 trademarks registered with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. She had a video game. There's a book out there called Grumpy Cat, a Grumpy Book. She was a Frisky Spokes Cat for a while. She even had a video game. There's a Grumpy Cat video game. Seriously? All this from a picture of a cat that just looks like could give a shit less about things. I love it. It's viral. It was awesome. Somewhere in my house, I probably have a Grumpy Cat mug. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I remember Grumpy Cat was so popular at one point in time, it even ended up on that Marvel show, Agents of Shield. When they found the base and he was going through the cupboard and he pulled out the Grumpy Cat. I was like, did somebody bring this from home? Seriously, people? I about laughed my ass off of the couch when I saw that. It was so funny. Kind of the same reaction I had to when I heard "What Does the Fox Say" done on Dancing with the Stars. I'm like, a song that was made as a joke made it that far on the international stage. Awesomeness. All right. So, like I said, it's Friday. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my work day, and then I'm going to enjoy a weekend of nothing, which is going to be great. Nothing is a nice way of letting the brain relax, letting the body relax, trying to let some of the stressors go. So, as always, I'll leave you with stay warm, stay safe, drink more water, eat clean as you can. Holidays, give yourself a little bit of liberty. Be kind to people that you meet out there, since they're fighting battles you don't know anything about and you don't want to make it worse. Be kind to the environment, be kind to the animals, and always truly be kind to yourself. You only got the one self. Take care of it. With that, live long and prosper. May the force be with you. Cheers, peace. I'm out. See you tomorrow.